Parmarth Niketan. What an incredible honor to have the head of state with us here at his Himalayan home, here at Parmarth Niketan. We've had such a beautiful opportunity to have him here at his home many times, but today is very special and very unique. Today we have presenters and participants from more than 90 nations who have come together from all across the world and all across India. And it's so beautiful that the banks of Ma Ganga and the lap of the Himalayas is here to welcome these delegates who have come in from all across the world. Really a reflection of the entire earth, of the entire world is sitting here on the banks of Ma Ganga in Rishikesh, in the capital of yoga. So welcome to the Honorable Governor with another beautiful round of applause as he comes down for Purnahuti, the sacred offering to the yajna. And as we do that fire ceremony, let us chant the sacred mantras. I will ask Acharya Dilip ji, Ram Prasad ji to chant the mantras for Purnahuti.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Sarvam Vai Purnagam Swaha Om Sarvam Vai Purnagam Swaha Sarvam Vai Purnagam Swaha. वसोः पवित्रमसि शतधारं वसोः पवित्रमसि सहस्रधारं देवस्त्वा सविता पुनातु वसोः पवित्रेण शतधारेण सुप्वा कामदुक्षः स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षे यमामृतात् विसर्जनम् गच्छ गच्छ सुरश्रेष्ठ स्वस्थाने परमेश्वर यत्र ब्रह्मादयो देवा तत्र गच्छ हुतासना यान्तु देवगणाः सर्वे पूजामादाय मामके इष्टकाम समृद्ध्यर्थं पुनरागमनाय च पुनरागमनाय च पुनरागमनाय च बोलिए श्री नारायण भगवान की जय। तत्सत् श्री ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु।
And now we will do the lamp lighting ceremony. To officially inaugurate the International Yoga Festival, I would request कि दीप प्रज्वलन के लिए हम यहीं पे तैयारी कर लें ताकि दीप प्रज्वलन हम कर सकें। The sacred lamp lighting ceremony is a traditional ceremony in which we light the lamp as a symbol of the light of wisdom and the light of life, and today the light of yoga. So as we light this lamp, let it not just light outside, but light inside our hearts. And as we do the lamp lighting ceremony, we will request the sacred chanting of mantras for Deep Prajolan. And as the mantras are being chanted, let them not pass just by you, but through you. Deep Prajolan.
Shubham karot kalyanam, kalyanam, arogyam dhan sampada, shatra buddhi vinashaya, depa jyotir namostute. दीप ज्योति परब्रह्मा, दीप ज्योतिर जनार्दन, दीपोऽयं हरतु मे पापं, दीप ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते, दीप ज्योतिर नमोस्तुते।
और अब राष्ट्रगान. Everybody stand up where you are with your hands down to the side. And as you stand up, just bring your hands to the side and stand in Tadasana. And we will all join together for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा, उच्छल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे, भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की।
And with that, I would request all of our honorable dignitaries and all of our guests to please sit back down so that we can begin this beautiful inaugural ceremony of the Yoga Festival. We also have with us the Honorable First Lady of State, the Honorable wife of the Governor who has joined us, and his daughter is here with us as well. So welcome to the entire family, to your Ganga family. And as we were speaking so beautifully today, unfortunately, we were only able to bring 7 people on this dais. But the banks of Ma Ganga are very sacred and very auspicious. So all of you are part of this extended dais. So we have the Honorable Governor, all of our presenters to your left. All of our presenters, if you can do our namaste to the Honorable Governor. And the Honorable Governor to your left and to your right, we have the yoga ambassadors who are part of the representatives of their countries. So these yoga ambassadors they've got these sashes of their countries. So the yoga ambassadors, a big Parvat asan from where you're seated. And with that, all of us, another warm, warm welcome to the Honorable Governor and his wife and his family. And with that, we'll begin the International Yoga Festival dais part of this conference and this program. We will have a Sankirtan. We'll have, so we'll have Sankirtan. So as part of the Sacred Aarti program, we will have our Hari Nam Sankirtan, and then we will do the speeches and the blessings from our honorable dignitaries. Hari Bol.
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई दुर्योधन को मेवा त्याग्यो दुर्योधन को मेवा त्याग्यो साग विदुर घर खाई हरि बोल सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई ओ हरे राम राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे ओ हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे ओ हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे ओ हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे ओ वाहे बोले सर्वेश्वर भगवान की जय, गंगा मैया की जय, भारत माता की जय, धरती माता की जय, हर हर
With the blessings of Param Pujya Swami Ji, Param Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji Maharaj, with the blessings of Pujya Sadhvi Bhagawati Saraswati Ji, this incredible international yoga festival is celebrating its 35th year. And it's been an incredible journey. From when the festival began, we only had about 18 participants. And today we have more than 1,500 participants from more than 90 nations, nearly 90 nations. We are so proud to be organizing the festival. Parmarth Niketan is the spiritual abode all throughout the year to people from all across the world, but this one week is especially sacred and special as we celebrate India's heritage and India's spiritual culture, and we share that with our brothers and sisters from all across the world, yoga and spirituality. And this year we are also supported by the incredible India Ministry of Tourism, and so a big round of applause for our incredible India Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, in association with the Ministry of Culture and the Ministry of Ayush. The Yoga Festival feels very, very privileged to have this partnership with our central government and, of course, the beautiful blessings of our state government with the presence of our Honorable Governor of Uttarakhand. And today being not only the sacred festival of colors, in which earlier today we celebrated with eco-friendly colors, chandan, haldi, in rangos se humne ek dusre ko ranga aaj. Or they were organic, natural, and with flowers, lots and lots of flowers. And yesterday evening in Holi Ka Dahan also, following in Pujya Swami Ji's leadership, we celebrated not with wood, but with cow dung. How can we make our traditions green and sustainable? And so that is the message that we've given through the Yoga Festival. And on this very auspicious occasion of Holi, the Festival of Colors, we are also having the inauguration of the festival this year, and it's such a privilege to be able to do that and to celebrate Holi with all of you. And today also is International Women's Day. And so, to all of the divine feminine in all of its forms, whether it's in the form of Ma Ganga, whether it's in the form of Mother Earth, whether it's in the form of this entire beautiful mountain and nature. So, offering our reverence to the divine feminine, we start with the words from our beautiful Kia Miller, who is a returning yoga festival presenter, yogacharya, and a divine embodiment of that divine Shakti. She is the founder of Radiant Body Yoga and a beautiful member of the Parmarth family. And so I'll request Kia Miller to share her words.
Swamiji, Saviji, Honorable Minister, what an incredible honor to be here. How auspicious that we are all here on the banks of Ma Ganga on this beautiful day of Holi, celebrating all the colors coming together. I feel, as I was sitting here, I was feeling that spark that all of us as yoga practitioners, we have this strong spark inside us, this desire to grow, to evolve, to know ourselves, to find that center of illumination. And I felt the power of this space and this place and this leadership here, drawing all of us, these sparks from around the world, being drawn to this holy space to become an extraordinary portal of illumination. And we have that capacity as we come here together and we practice and we elevate one another and we chant the sacred mantras and we commune and we eat together, we collaborate and we co-create this exquisite experience that not only uplifts every single one of us in our hearts and our souls, but we're also holding that space for all in the world, all our brothers and sisters. And we hold this prayer as we come into this beautiful festival, that may every advancement that we make within ourselves through this festival, may that ripple spread out, and may all be touched by it as we are being touched by this extraordinary grace of being here right now. So welcome everybody from the depths of my heart. This is one of the greatest joys for me to be here with you all and under this really extraordinary leadership. So thank you.
And now I would request to have Tommy Rosen come forward. He is an internationally renowned yoga teacher, also a returning yoga festival presenter, meditation instructor, and an addiction recovery expert with over 30 years of continuous recovery from addiction. Tommy is also a very beautiful part of the Parmarth family, and we look forward to hearing from him this year as well.
What a wonderful honor to be here at Parmarth Niketan once again. I was reflecting that no one is ever turned away from the practice of yoga, ever. As long as they're earnest. The only requirement to come practice yoga and to learn from a teacher is that you have earnestness in your heart. No one has ever in the history of yoga ever been turned away from yoga. Everybody No matter religion, race, creed, geographical location, it doesn't matter. Everybody here is welcome. And you all have come here from so far away, everybody collectively, to come here to Mother India, to the birthplace of yoga, on the banks of Ma Ganga. And there must be a reason you've come here. And we must all share that reason, because here we are in this time and this place together, which is just extraordinary. And I believe that the thing we have come for is greater consciousness. And I believe that consciousness is contagious, that we have to put ourselves in certain places to catch it. We want to catch a greater consciousness. And I've said before, and I'll say it again, that whenever I get around Param Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati ji, Pujya Sadhvi ji, Reverend Michael Beckwith, Guru Shabbat ji, Saul David Ray ji, and all the other teachers, and all of you that come together to share this consciousness, I feel uplifted. I feel like I have an opportunity to catch something that's here that I could not catch anywhere else in the world. And I think now is more important than ever that we seize the opportunity that we have, because we're here. And we all came to expand. And we all came to ground into the practices of yoga. And I ask the Indian people here, all the Indian people here, to reflect on something. What does it mean when your spiritual heritage, your practices, your principles, your yoga is being chanted and practiced across the world by everybody across every geographical and national destination? What does that mean? It's extraordinary that we have a practice that goes beyond any form of religion, any form of nation, any separator at all. Everybody's welcome, and we've come earnestly to seek a higher consciousness, and that is our opportunity. Let us seize it this week together. Let's lean on the Sangha. Let's be under the beautiful umbrella of this extraordinary leadership. It's so exciting. We have an opportunity to tap into bliss and great joy, and to be expanding in our consciousness together. What a blessing. Much love to everybody here.
Indeed, it's a great joy and a great honor to also welcome with us Reverend Michael Beckwith. And he says so beautifully also, and I as Tommy was speaking, is that these teachings that you're getting, and even though this is a formal program, these teachings are not to be taught, they are to be caught. And so as you sit there, please catch these words, and these words of wisdom and inspiration. And with that, we request our director of the International Yoga Festival at Parmarth Niketan, Pujya Sadhvi Bhagawati Saraswati ji, who is such a deep inspiration and such a graceful presence for all of us here on the banks of Mother Ganga, but not just for India, not just for America, but truly for the world. And so Pujya Sadhvi Bhagawati Saraswati ji, who is also the Secretary General of the Global Interfaith Wash Alliance, she is the president of the Divine Shakti Foundation. Today, on this very auspicious occasion of the inauguration, but also on Women's Day and on Holi, we get to have her blessings and her margdarshan.
Param Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji Maharaj, our most honorable, His Excellency, the Governor of Uttarakhand, Lieutenant General Gurmit Singh Ji, a man of such vision and such depth. It's very rare to find someone who's so far in his vision and also so deep in his personal inner depth. Usually people tend to be either really focused externally or really focused internally. And our Honorable Governor is a really extraordinary leader in his merging of the external vision and the internal depth. All of our distinguished, beloved, honorable, eminent, amazing International Yoga Festival yogacharyas, speakers, leaders, teachers, presenters, guides, shamans, Vedyas, and all of our International Yoga Festival family. It's such a blessing to welcome you all here. You know, after 3 years of the COVID pandemic in which everything went online, everybody was able to suddenly learn everything online. Yoga teachers went online all over. Yoga studios closed down. Suddenly everybody was teaching online where there used to be 50 people in a room. Now there were 500, 5,000 learning online. We thought, well, maybe people won't come. Maybe now that everybody can learn everything that they want from the comfort of their own living room, maybe people no longer will come to India to learn yoga. And yet, even with the ramifications of stress, of fear, of cost of plane ticket surging, of all of that that has happened since COVID, we actually have more people here this year than we did in 2020, than we did before COVID. And it's made me realize something I've known for a long time, but it's so extraordinary to just keep seeing it stronger and stronger, which is yoga's not about the teaching. It's about a touch, and it's about a transformation. And what people are looking for is not just instructions in how to do different asanas, how to breathe in different ways, how to stand in different ways, yes, that's critical. In Hindi we say, sharir ek mandir hai. It means the body is a temple. So we worship it, we celebrate it, we take care of it. And we realize that it is the medium through which we experience consciousness. The body is the beginning, not the end. It's the tool, the medium, the instrument, so we need it to be healthy. But it's a means to an end, a pathway. And where we're really going is somewhere much deeper. And for that, you need the touch. You need that energetic experience of being in the presence of sacredness. You need that transformation that happens not when finally your palms touch the ground in Uttanasana after so long of trying, not that transformation, but the transformation when your heart finally expands and expands and expands and eventually explodes out of who you thought you were into an awareness that you've never been anything but everything. And that's what happens here. And this is the land. This is the land of the sages and the saints and the rishis and the yogis. It's a land where for thousands of years people have come, have meditated, have done yoga, have become channels of divine wisdom and inspiration. And so there is an energy here, a powerful, powerful energy of transformation that is here. And that's what we are all invited into. And it was so beautiful that today the yoga festival began with Holi, because as we covered each other's bodies in sandalwood paste and eco-friendly colors and flowers, and then we washed it off. We bathed together in Ganga and washed off the colors. But in the midst of that celebration, our hearts were colored. And our hearts were colored in an indelible sort of way. In a way of truly connecting with each other. In Sanskrit, in the scriptures, we're taught Vasudev Kutumbakam. It means the world is a family. And today we actually had that lived experience of coming together across every boundary and border and being together. And that is the color that stays with us. So it's such a blessing कि आज होली की पावन दिवस पर हमारी इंटरनेशनल योगा फेस्टिवल की शुरुआत हमारी ऑनरेबल गवर्नर की प्रेजेंस में उनके हाथ से की विजन से शुरुआत हो रहा है. And lastly for all of the participants who have come together from across the world, whenever people leave from here, they ask one question: how can I take this home? Whether they're here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, it's always one question: how do we take this home? It's so easy to feel it when we're here. How do we take it home? And there's only one way. While you are here, allow yourself to be actually changed, because you go home with you. If it's just a tan, it'll fade. But if you've been changed on the inside, you go home different. So allow yourself to be touched and transformed. And welcome once again to this sacred, sacred land of healing and transformation.
Thank you. Thank you, Pujya Sadhvi Ji, for your blessings. And with that, we will request the president of Parmarth Niketan Rishikesh, the inspiration behind a lot of what we do here at the ashram, whether it's service initiatives, whether it's living yoga in life, yoga in action. Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji Maharaj, not only the president of Parmarth Niketan, but also the founder of many charitable humanitarian initiatives that have for decades been of service to humanity and service to the planet. And so with that, we request His Holiness Pujya Swami and to guide us on this inaugural day of the Yoga Festival.
Let us close our eyes. Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garuda Dhwaja Mangalam Pundarikaksho Mangalayatano Harihi Sarvamangalamagalye Shive Sarvarth Sadhike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorama amritam gamaya Shanti 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 Most honorable, very dynamic and daring, because he was in the army. That's why I use this word. He was a lieutenant general in the army. And look at this now, in the holy land of Uttarakhand, being a governor, he's not only governing things, but he's guiding things. You can become a leader, but becoming a ladder is very different and very difficult. And he's not only a leader, he's a ladder also. So easy that how people can approach him. The whole governor house even, it became a people's house. Our Honorable Governor Shri Gurmit Singh ji. And it's also great, today is a International Women's Day. His Shakti also is Gurmit Kaur, Gurmit Singh ji and Gurmit Kaur. What an amazing. It's not a coincidence. God makes very special moment to bring people on his earth who can support each other, not become two individuals, but two bodies, but one soul. Our respected Dr. Sadhvi Bhagawati Saraswati ji. A very renowned and very introvert Vaidya, the doctor, is MD and Vaidya both. Shri Raghavan Kutiji and Shrimati Sharda Kuti. Our Ruvalji, Tommy, Kia, and all the beautiful presenters, teachers, and just arrived our Michael Beckwith, amazing leader. And you all, the yogis. You know, when we started, there are only 2 teachers. And today, 75 teachers from 25 nations. As Nandini ji mentioned, then we started with 18, and today, almost she said 1,500 yoga participants are here. It's so beautiful. When we started, we were started with only 2 or 3 types of yoga philosophies. But today, all the lineages of the world are present here. Let us give a big, big round of applause for you all, for each other being here. Sadhviji mentioned during the COVID, people went online. But you people, key people, you were online, but you people kept people aligned. This is the mantra. Be online, but stay aligned. This is the mantra. And when people come here, they ask me, first thing, everybody asks, first thing, is there any Wi-Fi? Amazing. We are making a place where there will be no Wi-Fi. Then we will see how many people come. But anyway, I said, yes, there is a Wi-Fi. Not only 3G, 4G, we have a 5G. But at the same time, we are not here for my dear, for Wi-Fi. We are here for why I am here. People always talk about IQ. His IQ, her IQ is great. But IQ is wonderful. We must have IQs because we need to run the show of this great world. But at the same time, IQ, in Hindi if I say that, in rhyming way, IQ means why I. This is the place to give you the clues why you are here on this earth. The great sage of this land 2,500 years ago said so beautifully, Koham kastvam kutayata kame janani komi tata iha sansare khalu dustare कृपया पाए पाहि मुरारे भज गोविंदम भज गोविंदम भज गोविंदम भज गोविंदम भज गोविंदम मूढ़ मते. The meaning of this beautiful mantra we'll talk tomorrow or maybe day after, whenever we are speaking. But now, because time is very short, for this experience, why I'm here on this earth, end of the day, my dear, you matter. All will be gone. This body will be gone, but you matter. You are not gone. Your peace matters, your happiness matters. What kind of peace and happiness we want, we will discuss tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But today I want to remind you that when you are here, Sadhviji was telling that when people leave from here, they ask one question, and she answered, when you are here, just be here. Even being here, sometimes we are not here. And how can we can be there? If you are here, you will be there also. The only thing is to be here. Just keep in mind, I am here because yoga is not an exercise. Have exercise from 4:30 morning, they are having classes. 4:30 to 9:30 p.m. Can you believe it? 4:30 a.m. You are great yogis. Amazing. Let us give a big round of applause for all of you, each other. It's really amazing. 4:30 to 9:30 p.m. Yoga, nothing but yoga. But yoga, you are not here for only exercise. That you can do in anywhere in the yoga studios, but here you are for experience. It is not a celebration, it's experience. For that experience, just let us become yogi for 7 days. Experienced yogi, enlightened yogi. Then you can illuminate and enlighten the whole world. World is waiting for you. World is looking for you. Whole world needs direction. The whole world needs yoga. And you are the yogis can bring the touch and transformation to the whole world, to the entire world. That's why our Honorable Prime Minister of India, when he went to America in the United Nations, first thing, he thought what I should take from India to the UN. And you will be amazed. He shared and discussed and kept the proposal in front of all the nations. If we want to be healthy, if we want to be happy, if we want to be harmonious, 3H program. If you want to be in peace, not in pieces. If you want to be better, not bitter in your daily life, practice yoga daily in your life. And he shared in 177 countries, less than 3 months, they stamped, and now there is yoga everywhere. And because of you all, you did not stop even COVID time. COVID really stopped so many things. COVID gave the realization about life. COVID came as an ambassador of Mother Nature. And some took message and some again are the same speed. My dear, yoga is not only a speed, it gives you direction also. Yoga is not only what you do, yoga is what you are. And let us be together. Let us have mindfulness. Let us have heartfulness. And let us realize that peace every minute, every moment when we are here. These 7 days are very precious. I know that it's not easy to get vacation, but you are here. It shows your commitment, devotion, and dedication to yoga. Let us give again all of Rishi Kumar. Let us give them a big round of applause and welcome home and welcome all. Our Shivmani and Runa, our Bharat Bhai and Akshay Bhai, they are amazing, talented dancers and drummers. And when they dance, he plays drums and she sings, believe me, the whole world dances with them. And we will have their performance also, but have few more things. We'll have an Aarti also, and then Shivmani again also, after giving some touch here, we'll have in the evening a special program for maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, I don't know how long you want to go and dance with him, a divine dance. Let us be dancey tonight. Thank you, God bless you.
Thank you, Pujya Swamiji. Always such a delight. And without further ado, we will request our Honorable Governor of Uttarakhand and Really, there is no justice that I can do to properly introduce him and welcome him. I think Pujya Swamiji and Sadhviji have done the rest. But I would like to just share one thing with all of you. You know, when I was reading about the Honorable Governor and the Governor's profile on the Uttarakhand State Government website, he is perhaps, and I would say perhaps, the only government official whose profile says compassion more than once. Like, he imbibes compassion, honesty, simplicity, integrity. This was in his profile. It wasn't only that he's part of the Indian Army, the military, the background that he comes from, the governance, the leadership, but actually the virtues and the integrity that he upholds. It's such an incredible honor to have somebody who represents Sikhism, but represents the culture and the heritage of India in their values and their leadership. Can you imagine? And it's such an incredible honor to have you, sir, here with us. We are so fortunate, and we are so anticipating to hear from you. Okay, before we hear from the Honorable Governor, we have a very special, today being International Women's Day. We've been working for many, many months with faith leaders from all across the world and all across India that have come together, and they've brought together the Global Interfaith WASH Alliance. WASH stands for Water and Sanitation Hygiene, has come together with the Divine Shakti Foundation with the technical support of UNFPA India, which is the UN women's body that works for women's rights, sexual reproductive health. And we've worked together with them and with faith leaders to put together a booklet that takes the dharmic traditions of Hinduism, Sikhism, Buddhism, and Jainism, and it takes the teachings from these traditions and reflects on how these teachings and their heritage empowers women. And how can we take those teachings and apply them into our lives to create a world where we do not have gender inequality, where we do not see child marriage, where we do not see gender-based violence. And this book now is finally ready to be released, and we could not think of a better person and a better time than the International Women's Day at the International Yoga Festival, by the hands of our revered saints and by the hands of our Honorable Governor and his Shakti. We would love to have this toolkit be released and inaugurated by you. So I request our Rishi Kumars and Ruchiji to bring the toolkit forward. सब वहीं पे बैठे रहे, आप जैसे बैठे हैं ना, ये बहुत बड़ी योगा है। आप सभी का जोरदार तालियों से अपना अभिनंदन कीजिए कि आप जैसे बैठे हैं, ये योगा है कि इतनी शिद्दत से, इतनी साधना के साथ आप आरती की प्रतीक्षा में भी हैं, और इस उद्घाटन के लिए जोरदार तालियों से अभिनंदन। ये पुस्तक कैसे नारियों को सशक्तिकरण और जो बाल विवाह और घरेलू हिंसा जैसी चीज़ें हमारे समाज में होती है, उसको कैसे हम जड़ से निकाल सकते हैं, और धार्मिक ट्रेडिशंस, धर्म कैसे हमें बताती हैं हर शक्ति का सम्मान करना। उसके साथ मैं पूज्य स्वामी जी से निवेदन करूंगी।
मुझे बड़ी प्रसन्नता है, आइए आरती करें। उससे पहले एक बात मैं आपसे कहना चाहता हूँ, इस देश में आरती के लिए क्या एक उमंग पैदा हुई है जब से भारत के ऊर्जावान प्रधानमंत्री जी ने, गंगा ने मुझे बुलाया है, आपको गंगा ने बुलाया है, और मुझे बड़ी प्रसन्नता है कि सब लोग कितने खुश होते हैं जब आरती की बात होती है। लेकिन आज मैं चाहूँगा, ये आज केवल यहाँ पर गंगा जी की आरती नहीं, माँ भारती की आरती हो रही है, माँ भारती की आरती हो रही है। आज इंटरनेशनल वीमेंस डे है, और आपको याद होना चाहिए कि जिस देश में माँ की पूजा होती है, जिस घर में माँ का सम्मान होता है, पूजा का अर्थ है सम्मान करना, आज हमने जो ये पुस्तिका, ये चारों हिंदुइज्म, बुद्धिज्म, सिखिज्म और जैनिज्म, इन चारों धर्मों के धर्म गुरुओं ने और स्कॉलर्स ने इस किताब को निकाला है कि आपके घर की महिला, आपके घर की स्थिति, अभी हम डिटेल में नहीं जाएंगे, नहीं तो आपको जब डिटेल में जब पढ़ेंगे तो आपको लगेगा कि ये कितनी ज़रूरत है। कई बार तो यही गंगा आरती है। अगर समाज को हमने समझना है, ये गंगा आरती के तट केवल आरती के लिए नहीं हैं, बल्कि इसलिए हैं कि इस आरती के माध्यम से ये जागरण हो, अवेकनिंग हो, हम सब जाग उठें। आरती तो हम करते ही हैं रोज़, लेकिन आरती के माध्यम से हम अपनी नदियों को बचाएं। अगर नदियां नहीं बचेंगी तो आरती नहीं होगी। किसी और देश में ये आरती नहीं होती है। मैं तो अभी अमेरिका से लौटा हूँ, पूरे विश्व में गया हूँ, 43 साल पहले चला गया था, तब से लेकर आज तक मैंने नहीं देखा कि किसी देश में कहीं पर आरती होती हो। इसलिए आरती करते हुए हम ध्यान रखें। अब हमारे आदरणीय गवर्नर साहब का जोरदार तालियों से अभिनंदन करते हुए, उनका हार से अभिनंदन, वे कुछ शब्द कहेंगे।
Our Honorable Governor, it's such a beautiful
Serendipity that today is International Yoga Festival beginning on International Women's Day. Because in yoga, the first thing we learn, the foundation, is ahimsa, non-violence. And inequality is violence. Child marriage is violence. Discrimination is violence. So as we pledge for yoga, we pledge for the women and the divine Shakti of the world. Our most honorable Governor of Uttarakhand, Lieutenant General Shri Gurmit Singh Ji.
Jai Hind. This moment, this location, this environment, I think this is a moment of bliss, ecstasy, sacredness, and a very special and exclusive moment. ये जो आज का दिन है, आज हम होली गंगा जी के, माँ गंगा के तट पर हैं। ये जो होली शब्द होता है, HOLY, उसका जो सबसे प्यारा एक्चुअल कार्य है HOLI, होली, उसका आज बहुत पवित्र पर्व है। Holi is all about colors and love, and that is the day that we are celebrating today. It's a day of love and color. I think Lord is kind to us that हम हिमालय की गोद में हैं और शिव जी के आंगन में हैं और गंगा मैया के तट पर हैं। लगता है पुराने जन्मों में हमने कुछ इतना अच्छा कार्य किया होगा कि ये पल हमको मिला है। मैं आज का जो ये क्षण है, ये इंटरनेशनल योगा फेस्टिवल का शुभ आरंभ है और शुभ आरंभ का इनिशिएशन और इनोसेंस का जो लॉर्ड होता है भगवान, वो गणेश जी होते हैं। तो मैं एक गणेश जी का मंत्र जो इस क्षण के लिए सबसे अच्छा है उसका उच्चारण करना चाहूंगा ताकि आपको आपके इंटरनेशनल योगा फेस्टिवल में बहुत सुख, शांति और समृद्धि मिले। ओम ओम नमस्ते गणपत्याय तत्मेव केवलम कर्त्यासि तत्मेव केवलम धर्त्यासि तत्मेव केवलम हर्त्यासि ओम नमो नमः. The chant of Om here is something different. You get the feel of the cosmic vibrations. You are fortunate that you have collected here to practice yoga. Yoga शरीर, मन और आत्मा का एक ऐसा जोड़ बनाता है. This integrates your body, mind and the soul. It integrates you with the cosmic forces. In fact, I would say that Guru Nanak Dev Ji said in the Guru Granth Sahib, the first word is Guru Nanak Dev Ji ne kaha pehla shabd ekam. Ekam means oneness, jointness, integration, harmony. I think that's what the aim of G20 time is. One earth, one family and one future. I think that's what yoga is all about. Looking at each one of you, I think each one of you is a blessed soul. You have come here together to celebrate that uniqueness of wo gyan, wo shakti, wo wisdom, so that your soul can be one with the super soul. And I can foresee that you're going to have a blissful ecstasy, spiritual, divine moments out here. Enjoy it deeply. These moments will spell a new transformation within yourself. Today, looking at Lord Shivji, Shivji is always known for his Trishul. And today is the day when we got the Holi. I told you about the celebration about color and love. And second is the spring, which is on, Basant Ritu. And third is the International Women Day. You know, woman to us is that goddess which represents Shakti, power, wealth, and wellness. I'm very happy that each one of you has clapped for the woman power. And I would like to compliment Parmarth Niketan. And I would like to compliment Swami Chidanand Saraswati ji that they have taken out the toolkit with the aim on three things. One is gender-based violence, and second is child marriage, and third is gender equality. I would go further to say Lord Shiva would be happy when gender justice, gender equality, and gender parity is what we give it to the women in the world today. I would like to thank the Lord Bhagwan Prabhu Vaheguru for this moment that he gave each one of us. I would like to thank Pujya Swami Ji, who is ever looking how to give that yoga, Ayurveda, nature's ecstasy to each one of you. Every lesson, every point, every word which he is going to give will transform you in totality. In fact, when Sadhvi ji was speaking, Sadhvi Saraswati ji, you know, each one of us wanted she shouldn't stop talking because she talked so beautifully. Her each word is so divine. Let's clap for this family here. Let's clap so that the Lord can hear you. Let's clap for everybody so that we learn the art of yoga. May Lord Shiva grant you happiness, bliss, ecstasy, and Param Anand. Jai Hind!
मुझे लगता है कि हमारा सौभाग्य है कि हमारे पास एक फौजी, एक मौजी और एक खोजी, ये तीनों हैं। फौजी भी हैं, मौजी भी हैं और खोजी भी हैं। हर समय तलाश में रहते हैं, आते ही कौन सा मंत्र। आपको लगता है कि अपने घरों में लोग, और एक गवर्नर होके आते ही रात को जब राष्ट्रपति जी आए, when the president of India was here, I remember president went to his room to rest and we were sitting together till 10 o'clock in the night, and he was only talking spirituality and mantras. He chanted so many mantras, and sitting in the governor house, ये सीखने लायक है। आरती तो हम रोज करेंगे, सीखने की चीजें यही है हमको कि हमें अपने घरों में अपने बच्चों को, आज तो मोबाइल अपने बच्चों को हमने दिया, माँ बाप ही कवरेज से बाहर हो गए, माँ बाप ही कवरेज से बाहर हो गए। इसलिए याद रखिए, बच्चों को सब कुछ दीजिए, बड़ी बड़ी कारें दीजिए, लेकिन कार दौड़ चलेगा नहीं चलेगा, वो खुद कमा लेंगे, लेकिन संस्कार जरूर दीजिए, संस्कार दीजिए, अपनी जीन्स दीजिए, मूल दीजिए, मूल्य दीजिए, जड़ों से जुड़ के रहिए। ये आरती भी सफल होगी, माँ भारती भी सफल होगी। भारत माता की वंदे। आइए आरती करें।
कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं
शिवाय शिवाय नमः गाइए साथ में सब लोग ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ओम नमः शिवाय जय गुरुदेव।
अजवाई As we conclude this divine Ganga Aarti, a reminder that we are going to be meeting. Grab a quick bite to eat, have dinner, and come back to the yoga.